Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and in this live stream, we're back on Hellsweeper, and I'm playing with you lot at last. We've done some giveaways on this glorious game. We have yet to play the cooperative, so that's what we're going to do. And that's what I'm going to do with you lot. So we've got Vaughn and Kim. They're going to jump in with me initially and get us all up and running and this one sorted. I think we might have Chris and Dread what? Ooh, better. I think it's just Dread YT, who also has a YouTube channel, so go and check him out. I think he's going to be streaming tonight as well. So you'll finally get to see my spready to the gods in all its glory from somebody else's perspective. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? We'll just... yeah, we'll just leave it. Right. So, how do you actually set up in multiplayer? There's a couple of things that you need to do first. First things first, you need to have your code, and you can give that code out to other people. They can also send you requests when they have your ID code. Yes, it's one of those games where it doesn't use the proper systems that are inbuilt and has its own. So your multiplayer ID is here for quick reference. You can also find it in the multiplayer hub, but it's a little bit more difficult. The multiplayer hub is accessed simply by clicking multiplayer, pressing start, and then stepping into the portal. Well, oh, that was quick. I was going to say, whilst I was loading up, I'll change my things around. So this is the multiplayer hub where everybody will be presently. We want to enable crossplay just in case anybody PC VR wants to go in with us. Set up your region and then connect. I have now created a room. This is my Hellsweeper room. So I can now choose to host this lobby as public, which means anybody can join, or I can host it as private, which means only people that, I've invited can join. I'll host private. And now the only way that I can invite people is you won't see any of your friends list until you have added people as friends, which you do. Hang on. It's been, oh yeah, there it is. Friends list. So you go onto your friends list here, add friend, type in the code of your friend, and then they'll get a notification, they accept that, and then they're your friend. Or they'll send you a request. Where are my requests, people? So, Dread and Chris, if you're watching, send your codes in to me whilst I'm streaming, because I just haven't got a chance to get around to it. And to be fair, I've only got Kim and Von's there because we've played it a fair amount together. So once you have people on your friends list, click the invite button. You'll know that an invite has been sent because the red will go to grey. And at that point, you then can't spam. Hi, Vaughn. And look, hello. This is the best part about the multiplayer. Look at those short shorts, lads. And look at those short shorts. Hey, Kim. Right.
Hey.
So that's a ridiculous connection speed there, Kim. Right. Let's see if we can not get our ass kicked on Hellsweeper mode, shall we? Yeah,
sure.
The codes are definitely a faff. Now, because we're going to be playing on big boy difficulty, I'm going to need to make sure that I've got my big boy setup on, which is called Blood Magic, basically. Ladies, I believe you also have Blood Magic unlocked now, and we...
I do. I don't have Gilded Boots yet, so it won't.
Okay.
I bought it, but it doesn't show up in my loadout yet.
Okay, cool. No worries. Yeah, you'll need to level it up a few then. So, yeah, blood magic. So basically what me and Von will try and do is not crash the game. Shall we, Von? Everybody try not to crash. So then when you've got everybody in your lobby, we simply ready up. The other people do the same as well. And then this little portal appears and everybody steps into this. Now, there have been some problems with this game in the past. Oh, what's this is loading up. I'm quickly going to change my buttons. It'll be seamless. Seamless, chat. It's not going to be seamless. There it is. Why have they changed everything? Controllers.
You changed everything.
Well, this is what I do, isn't it? Apparently, reset to default. There we go. What an idiot! What an.
You heard it here first.
Right, hang on, ladies, hang on. I've just had a cunning plan.
Oh God.
I know, right? Right. So this is how most games that I play, I like to have the buttons round. And then one of the things that I do really appreciate Hellsweeper for, accessibility wise, you can actually fucking remap the buttons. So if we just do that, and then I can keep everything exactly the same. Perfect. So yeah. Yay! Right, cool. Professor? Oh, do you have a question?
Professor Devil.
Yes.
So one of the blessings I have to select from is hang time.
Yes.
It says hover for 1 second during a jump by raising both hands above your head. Reduce damage taken by 20% during hover.
But you then
Replace the
can't somersault.
So I don't. No, fuck that. Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm glad that you asked me, but it is one of those, you know, read the text, Kim. All you got to do is read.
Well, I did, and it did say replaces.
So when you said when you thought, does it replace somersault, and it says, because Kim does like to go with the upside down. Hang time's great for Von, but obviously Kim, you want to stay away from hang time. So let's. So what for those? Oh, and 2 seconds. Hello, Thrixu. Welcome to the stream. Bad brothers. Well, maybe just for a moment. Hey, Thrix, I've got a newborn here, so having something to chill out on the PC whilst running around doing various things is part of the reason why the hours are definitely going in. So for those of you who don't know what this game is, it's a roguelike arena game in essence. So this is how you do an arena game properly, if you ask me, because it's done so well that it doesn't feel like an arena game. Reduce damage taken by 30% on the ground, but increase it by 30% when airborne. I'm not fucking insane. I'll just go for 8 grip then. Ape grip.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah! Oh, excuse me.
Steady, Kim.
What are you doing already?
Steady, Kim. Right, remember, big boy pants on today, ladies. Big boy pants on. Make sure we get everything, all of those. Because although you have your gilded boots, they won't be working yet. They will not be working yet. So this is the most risky point of our run when we don't have any money. And the reason being is because we don't have any money to begin with, and gilded boots gives us shields based on the amount of money that we have.
What the fuck? I'm coming out of my somersault way too fast.
Yeah, because we've got it on Hellsweeper difficulty. I like the fact that the difficulty changes normality up a little bit. It is quite good. I mean, it's not great. I don't...
Dad, are you kidding me?
It's alright, it's alright. We haven't got any cash yet, that's why. Also, my blood magic doesn't seem to be working quite as well as later on. How's your casting going, Von? Huh. Yeah, my blood balls don't seem to be the blood balling. My evil hosts are working fine, so I just use those. They don't seem to be lasting for very long. So once we've got these first couple of levels out the way, we'll snowball quite quickly. But until then, we kind of have to rely on our magic because our weaponry against ice guys is not very strong. However, as tanky as these things are, if we destroy... Oh, actually, having said that, I forget I've got 8 grip. Sounds like you're having a good time there, Kim. Got Libertarian on straight up the rip. So as you can possibly see, alright, better get out of there. I'll come and help the ladies. So as I was saying,
wow.
Hey, this is top difficulty, Kim. This is where it starts getting real.
Yep, it's getting real.
Visions of Dragon Fist, eh, Kim?
Oh my god.
So as I was saying, as tanky as the ice guys are, any ice enemy, which is good because we can get a lot of hits off of them style-wise, if you can locate the ice shards on them and destroy them, that will kill them in one, with the tank guys anyway. Anything else should go down pretty nicely. Stop it. My viewers are getting upset. They're wondering why I'm not rescuing you. No, it's my blood magic working. Now it's working. Now it's stopped working. So, one of the beauties of this big boy difficulty mode as well is that enemies take a ridiculous amount of hits. Well, how's that good? More hits means more style. More style means more resources and more meta progression. And we like both. The other thing that we have at the moment is being a roguelike. We're quite weak for this level of difficulty. But yeah, try and aim for the ice things on those guys. Why is my blood magic not working? There we go. Am I casting too many? No, that has been a problem in the past. There we go. Easy, right, Kim? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh, danger stream. Kim's turned her mic off, I think. So there might be an element of rage-a-hole going on. So.
Queen of rage quit.
Yeah, she's turned her. I genuinely thought you turned your microphone off then, to avoid obscenities.
I just wasn't answering you. Would I avoid obscenities? Come on.
I hope not.
I'm not getting killed.
Oh, I hear drums.
How come I can't get in here?
Because you're not allowed. It's my stream. Can you actually? Oh, is it still got the door closed for you?
Yeah, I've got a big cleaver.
Tempests. Can you get in here, Vaughn? Or because you use tempests, don't you? No. Oh. Can I carry this out? Possibly not.
Oh, the stone hand is here.
Well, that's a good start. Well, yeah, stone hand it and then see if you can go in. Plenty of style, good, and we're gonna need something. Thanks, Kim.
Nope, still can't get in.
Huh, interesting. If I finger discounted blast. And was there any other chests?
No.
Just the one in there. Well, I don't need tempests. Oh, man. Ah, well, cool. Show me where the exit is. Aha! Over here.
Oh, now we can get in.
Oh, go for it. Grab your tempests quick then.
Tempest, Kim.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was you who used them, Vaughn.
Magic.
Me.
Magic. Magic, Vaughn. Tempest, Kim.
I use Tempest when I panic.
Hmm.
And to shoot killers. Can I have this? Thank you.
Go on, Kim.
Quite good.
Choosing my things.
Choose faster. You should know. You use tempests all the time. Increase magazine size, increase magazine size, increase magazine size. That's all you need to do. Alright, what's the objective? Pay the tribute.
Oh.
So yeah, the plan is tonight. Oh. Hang on. Oh man. Oh good, katanas. That's what I bought these for. Does everybody have to sacrifice something?
Probably.
Yeah. Come up here then and make your sacrifices. So, right, just to be clear, Kim, because I'm pretty sure it was you did this last time, the thing that you're picking is the thing that you are getting rid of.
I know.
So do not pick Tempest. As you can see, are these your doggos, Vaughn? Or are these Kim's?
Nope. Mine.
Ah, ooh. Unholy. Unholy mastery. Good.
Yes, I will take extra mana. Thank you.
Increase the effect to consume enemy crystals. Don't need that. I might as well just put that on to get a bit out of it. Pack lunch is the one that I need. It is.
There's
No, it's crossplay regardless. We'll get paid violence because that's what we want.
a chest down here with 3.
I have. Oh, I have 4. Any golds? Anybody?
I have 1 gold.
Do you want to pop your gold in and then I'll fill the rest up? Kim, have you got any keys? Here she is, look.
Yes, I have 4.
Ooh, get them all in. Good girl. Right, I don't need any of that.
I want that because I just got rid of that. Yeah.
Anybody use the sword?
No. Hand-to-hand combat stream is coming, but not yet. Not yet. So yeah, it's I actually crossplay both PC VR. PC VR definitely. That's a good question. Sorry, Doom, I didn't hear the PSVR 2 bit. I don't know. It should be. It should be.
Oh, you can get up higher in this now, by the way.
Why?
Totems.
Okay. Get those totems destroyed. Not all of them, though.
One down.
I have 2 down. There's one over here still left.
Cool, leave that one then. Rack up your score a little bit. Let's go and see what the ladies are doing, shall we? I know what you think, Kim. Aren't you just going upside down for the hell of it? Yes. Yes, I am. But there is reason to the madness of going upside down. Because whilst you're going upside down, you increase your style score on the game by 4. Which we like. Increasing style gives us all the meta progression currency and stuff that we need to progress well within, not the game. You'll also note as well that I haven't touched the floor yet, and I don't intend to. Oh, I see what Kim's on about. Oh, I'm going up there. And let's set right now, touch the floor. Hello, Decrepit. No. Jumping is not connected to mana. Can you get all the way up there now, then? It's just... No, you can't get up there. Boo! Well, that was a load of pissing around for nothing. So the way that the game works, so you can see my mana here. When you jump and then do your double jump, it doesn't actually affect your mana. What does affect your mana is if you hold the jump button and then let go. So when you hold, it draws that line out. So when you are holding it, it is draining your mana because it's putting the game into the equivalent of slow time. Same as if you press the slow time button. So that might be why you might have found yourself not able to jump, because you might have been low on mana, and then instead of just flicking the stick up, which doesn't cost any mana or costs a minuscule amount, because you know, as fast as you can press it, you still spend like a second or two in slow time. Do you still need all these coins? Do you need echoes? Kim, take the echoes. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, you and me, DG. You and me both, mate. But yeah, that's no worries. Hey, you're here now. I can't remember if you have Hellsweeper, but we're doing a playing with chat tonight. I'm just taking... No, things have still not calmed down yet, but normality is starting to be restored. Hence why, I mean, you know,
Get their hand?
I can always... Oh.
I did.
problem.
I was explaining the jumpy thing. Hey, there we go. That's what we need. So this is one of the bonuses of playing this with me as well, because I've got a reasonably high level character. None of these are any good, so we'll go for outsourced material, because none of these are actually any good. I mean, trick shot's not bad if you use ricochet bullets. None of these are actually any good, but if you know, each of the choices that I have here costs mana, which then makes summoning harder. Yeah, daddy again. So I always, in those situations where they're all crap, go for the one that is the lowest mana cost. So, yeah, this'll be the 4th. So, shop time, ladies. Shop, shop. What?
Nope.
What's that? Keys. Only thing that I would like to have is pistols. Pistols or 1 or 2 on blood magic, and then I'm good to go. But yeah, this is the other thing as well, is if you're playing with me, you'll pretty much get your pick and fill of anything in the chests, because I've got my setup so that I can play from level 1. The only thing that I need is coin, because coin raises our shield, because I use I think both of you ladies have gilded boots on, don't you? I know Von.
Oh yes, yes.
I know Von does, and I assume Kim does.
Yes.
So, basically, so for those of you who don't know what gilded boots does, for every, I think it's 300, or is it 500? Might be 300. Every 300 currency, you get given shields, and the shields in this game, when you get them up to about 200, basically make you invincible. So you want to, when you're in shops, be avoiding them, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of a mana increase. The only thing that I will spend money on, because I don't need it quite as bad, that's not bad. We don't need it though. The only thing that I will spend money on is refreshing the shop a couple of times, looking for a jade key, but there are no jade keys, and I wasted quite a bit of money doing that. And so this is the reason why you need to try and maintain a high style score, because the higher your style, the higher your cash. On that note, Decrepit, are you streaming tonight, are you? Hello. These guys are a little... Oh, no worries, dude. Try and stay out of the way of all of these beams and lightning. Because the problem with Hellsweeper initially is you can die very, very fast in this difficulty mode. Believe it or not. Dodgy prick. Just gotta stay airborne and mobile, Chris. And put gilded boots on. So, but it's fine. Whatever difficulty you go on with me, you'll get a nice boost of currency out of it, and I don't need you to do anything. You can be there to look good. You can be there to look good for my stream, just like these young ladies are doing for me at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but they're also doing work. Right, Kim?
Oh.
It is very good. Exceptionally good. I haven't got any gold keys left. There's another 3 chests over here. So, oh, I'll have that. Unholy and blood magic are the only things I'll nick. The reason why is because I want paid violence, because then I can get more money out of the kills that I'm getting. Hey, look, your dog's brought your swords and your tempests back. I can get more kills.
I don't have any gold keys, but I have silvers.
Yeah, no, that'll do then.
Blood
magic. We want to keep damage down. Spell 30%. Increase cost of AoE spells. Reduce cost of AoE spells by 10. I don't think either of these actually work for... Jeez, attacks. Don't think either of those actually work for blood hosts, because they're not your AoE spells, although they are area of effect. But never mind. What are these? Ooh, I'll take bullets. No. Increased damage buff of manual reload. No. Manual reload, the gun restores 20% of durability. Yes. Because your weapons being broken in this level of difficulty is actually a thing. This is why we take paid violence. This is why we take paid violence. Oh man, it's not doing it now. It was doing it on the first stage. So what paid violence does now is if I smush enemy bodies, I get money. And we like that. Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think it is always working, just sometimes it doesn't display, as you say. In single player, I left both arms over my head somersault, but it wasn't working in multiplayer. Might potentially be a lag thing.
Oh, the roulette thing. Shoot.
Yeah, we ain't doing that if floor is lava's on the cards. That can fuck off.
It is.
Then I'd say no. Oh, in that case then, do not pick up any more of the totems yet. Don't shoot them, because you'll be getting money.
Okay.
You'll be getting money that
There's 2 over here.
Okay, cool. Leave them a second. So, so the way that this works, we roll for a random effect. That random effect will stay with us throughout the entire game on every level. If we get floor is lava, this game becomes an absolute nightmare. It's a pain in the arse. I will happily pay to not have to experience the floor is lava. I think I've shown it once on stream, and it's just... as somebody who likes to spend a lot of time in the air anyway, it doesn't matter. But for those few seconds that you do land, you just take nothing but damage. It's fucking horrible. They have now actually decrepit. So I had issues with MetaQuest Developer Hub not so long ago, as you know, and it looked like the problem was the MetaQuest Developer Hub version... we'll have lightning. The MetaQuest Developer Hub version that I had... 2 seconds. Shut down and create a small explosion when hit to the... Yep.
So, if I take blood magic, I did this yesterday like 3 times, and it...
Yeah, you need to have blood magic up to a certain level before Devil Trigger will start showing up.
So there's no
in fact, I think I think you need to have blood magic up to, it's either maximum or a level below maximum now that they've increased all the maximums. Yeah. So
how do I do that if it won't let me use it?
Well, you just basically make sure that you always have blood magic either equipped, or when it comes up in a run, store it in your backpack, and then it... Oh no, that's not how the level up system works anymore. Just use the echoes to level it up. Simple as that. In the progress side of things, there was a time when you had to keep it on you to level it up.
Shouldn't get it.
Don't. No use.
Yeah, it's no use to you at the moment. Yeah, I know, right? Shorts and everything. And Von's the same. Von's the same with the short shorts. So yeah, basically, long story short, on MetaQuest Developer Hub is when I updated to the latest version, there were sound issues, as you know, and I think those sound issues were from the fact that MetaQuest Developer Hub was ready for a later version of software than I had downloaded on my Quest. Today, when I went on, because I noticed that I must have had an update through because my controller's updated. Usually when my controllers update is because I've had an update through. And I couldn't get the stream to connect at all. So I upgraded MetaQuest Developer Hub, updated it to the latest, and then it just works fine, and with sound. So, long story short, providing you have the correct version of software, oh, I have to be careful here because we spent a lot of money. Providing you have the right version of software on your headset, MetaQuest Developer Hub will work fine. Yeah, I was the same. So all I did is I rolled back to 5.3, I think it was. I rolled back to 5.3. That worked fine. We went to stream today. That worked as fine since yesterday, or Wednesday rather. And then went to stream today. Wasn't having it. Couldn't get it to connect. Upgraded MetaQuest Developer Hub. Working fine. Thank you. Five-finger discount, we always take that if there's no clip thing. And blood magic, because blood magic ridiculously OP, always go for this because it's great. And never take damage upgrades.
Fire and haze, Kim.
I mean, actually, Kim, you could take damage upgrades because Tempests are particularly weak. It'll just make them a little stronger. But I think I've said this before in streams. In a game where you get rewarded more style for more hits, the higher damaging your weapons are, the less hits you'll do. And so then the less style you get, less style, less money and meta progression.
I just need to stay alive a little bit better.
Well, no, but that's, yeah, you're the lowest level out of us, so maybe upping your damage, you're doing fine. In fact, the first level is always going to be rough. Always going to be rough.
I've died like 5 times.
Yeah, but you haven't died since because we've now got a bunch of money.
Because you weren't used to the higher level.
2 seconds. And yes, quite right, Doom, we do have... split the power-ups. Dude, with the difficulty that we'll be playing on, you can have all the power-ups. I don't need them. Right, cool. This we need.
Such a humble man.
Bosh. I don't... do you want me to start taking all your nice toys? Because you know me. I'm a loot goblin. I will be in there. I will have every single item out of every single chest before you guys have even opened them. Just saying. Just saying.
Before we even opened them,
Anyway, that's enough of that.
Change your underwear.
Probably.
Seriously, how do you do that?
Secrets of the streamer. So Kim's wondering how I am able to do the splits whilst flipping.
Why are you running around like Tinkerbell? Good God.
How do you do the split?
You don't want to do those with that shorts on.
She doesn't know. You have to change it in the options. You have to change your buttons to kick with button. And then you have to change the way that kicks work to directional with controls as opposed to where you're looking.
Oh no.
Come on, gun. There we go. For anyone wondering why I'm reloading my revolvers over my shoulder, that is down to a skill called Libertarian, which basically means I get powered up reloads, and I find the reloading on my shoulder a lot more reliable than the flicking of the wrist. The flicking of the wrists works fine, but there's no getting that wrong. Or on totems, didn't even realise. You need to start sliding more. Hi, Kim! Right, time for some magic. Time for some not blood magic, should I say. Right, cool, that'll do us, ladies. I barely have to say the word. And they're ready to finish. So what we're doing here is to increase the amount of style that we can potentially get out of the level. We are delaying ending the level by leaving the totems up. Once the totems are up and running, the enemies will continue to spawn. More targets, more kills, more style, more everything. Thanks, Vom. Does anybody else actually need the... Because, yeah, nobody needs any of the things that you're not using anymore, do you? Because you don't even need to hold them on yourself anymore for leveling up purposes.
Got a bow.
Meh.
There's another 3 here. I don't have no longer.
There's a 1. I've got a jade as well. So this is why you use, this is what you save jade keys for. When you see a 3, this is the only time to use a jade key because it's the equivalent of 3 golds. Rifle and haze magic over here. We'll take bloody... Was it packed lunch? What did I say last stream? Was it packed lunch? It was packed lunch, I'm sure it was. I need packed lunch.
Pistol in the other chest.
So, thank you. So, one of the reasons
There's
why...
down there too.
Don't need that.
Oh, there's more here.
So again, don't need any of these, but there is a mana cost associated with them, so I don't want to take these ones. Sweat and iron, your gun will not become damaged and unable to fire when durability is low. That's not actually that bad, but I'm taking this because the rest are garbage, and that doesn't add any mana to my casting costs. 15, 15, 20... 10. So again, I don't need any of these, so I'm going for the lowest mana cost one because you can't cancel an upgrade once you've got it. Sorry, did you say there was another pistol?
More gold? Over there. Over there.
God, it's being generous with the old chests, isn't it? Well, this should power you two up quite nicely. Kim needs that. Anyone need lightning?
No, I just took lightning.
Hang on, do you need it though?
I don't need it.
Okay.
I haven't died yet.
Fair enough.
So I can have this?
Yep, all yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the meta progression more than I do. I can spin through the game pretty quickly and I'll probably get it all finished off, which I'll probably do in a stream. But yeah, this is what we're aiming... Well, actually, that's about 700,000 more style than we actually need. So, this is the power of going upside down. No. Increase saturation. Yeah. That just means they're on fire for longer. I will do that one because it's the lowest mana. Good. So what I was thinking is, seeing as on this level of difficulty, we can be going for a very, very long time. We'll wait until both Chris and Dread are ready, and then we'll, I'll bin this room off and jump in with them. Can I disconnect as well and you girls carry on? Do we know? I assume not.
I had 7.8 million in style points on one little.
Let's see, the powers of upside down. Were you using, did you manage to get, oh no, you said you haven't got Devil's Trigger yet.
Right.
What did you do with lightning?
Yes, and going upside down.
There you go. When you only need 60,000 style points, why not get 7.8 million? K2 the killer, ladies and gentlemen. So, now there is the distinct possibility that because I'm incredibly familiar with this game, I can do what I'm doing. I can stay in the air indefinitely. I can go upside down when I want. I can summon the weaponry that I want. And there is definitely an element of familiarity, but all the buttons and everything about this game is just done correctly, and if it isn't how you like it, you can change it. This is part of the problem I find with Behemoth, is that it is a very intricate system and you are forced to do it a specific way. Get down. No, get down. Alright, then don't. Have one of them instead. Got left a couple of waves. You'll also note as well in the multiplayer, I can't get away with using my blood magic quite as much, because there does seem to be connection issues with it from time to time, even though I'm host. Although thankfully, Fonz works fine. No, I haven't played Blade and Sorcery Nomad. I've stayed away from that one. Well, not stayed away from it. I've seen how the AI works, and I've seen what the fights look like. And other than being able to put a lot of effort in, it just doesn't look that cool, and I just don't think it would feel that cool either. Although, can't comment too much, haven't fucking played it. So, I think the big problem for me with Blade and Sorcery Nomad when it came out is it's just a sandbox game. A cool sandbox game, but just a sandbox game. And, you know, you set up your little lobby, and then you do your things, And again, I'm of that generation where I want to be given my fun. I don't want to create my fun. So, yeah, that is what's changed quite recently. But of course, it didn't used to have the roguelike mode, so I haven't played the game to then want to experience the roguelike mode. And I'll be honest with you, I think I can get everything that I need that Blade and Sorcery's Crystal Hunt mode would offer out of Grimlord. Drink, ladies, that's a Grimlord mention. Might find it a bit difficult in the headset then. So that's one of the things that's quite cool. Because we have 8 grip, not only do we have ricocheting bullets, but we also have homing ricocheting bullets, which is why you see that absolute mess of shots. Good evening, Mr. Vega. Or is that bouncing off of his... Might actually be bouncing off of his shield. That's a new effect if that's the case. Yep. Yeah. One wave left. Oh, there we go. Is that done? Hey, there we go.
That was fun.
That was good.
That was great. Good job, guys. I was absolutely stuck in there.
There's one chest there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 6 million. 6 million, and I'm not even sweating. Like when Kim got like 7.9 million game of her life, like that 6 million, it's just Saturday to me. Isn't that right, Kim?
Should I take this? Or should Rob take it?
What is it?
Rob. No, it's on hold. You take it.
If it's currency or echoes, you take it. I'll take that. Can I take it off of you?
Okay.
Yeah, because this basically allows me to get lots more currency, which then means that I can let you girls have it. So corpse conversion is the one that I always go for, gotten by getting 2 packed lunches. Packed lunches. 2 packed lunchbox upgrades unlock this to be got, and what that basically now means is dead bodies explode, and when they explode it counts as them being dismembered, and dismembered is what gives us extra cash. So yeah, everything is golden. And then yeah, I don't need any of these, so I'll just XP as gold it. Cool, boss time. Nice and easy boss time. But yeah, the other thing as well is I've had the developers or the publishers for the developers or the promoters for the developers contact me a couple of times about Nomad, and they always send an email and I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll give the game a try and I'll stream it for you, send me the game for free, and they never do. So it's like, alright, well, I won't stream it then, I guess. Who we fight in Deceit? We'll just do the normal variant, otherwise we're going to be here all day. There we go, Bond's already got the shield down, so this shouldn't take long. Oh no, it is. Yeah, my shots are homing. As soon as he puts his shield on, you can strip it just by doing Blast Wave. I'm getting some great shots of you cartwheeling around you in the place in your short shorts.
Great.
Who wears short shorts? They wear short shorts.
Y'all got those commercials over there? Those
Yeah.
bear commercials?
No, I just know the advert. 6% of mana is covered to health. Mana is removed. This one's rubbish. which means this one's also rubbish, but it's the better of the first two. Siobhan's Favour. It's
You never buy anything.
charity. Well, no, but hey, at least I get a reroll for free. At least I get a reroll for free. So this is what we're doing it all for. This is part of the reason why Gilded Boots is so good as well. You want to be keeping hold of as much money as possible and not spending it, because it converts your currency to the meta progression. Is it
10
still
seconds.
doing that? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Almost forgot. We'll continue the run. So we've probably got time to do Act 2, because we're going through this pretty quickly, and then Doom and... sorry, Chris and Dread, if you guys are anything like it, I'll play with you too for an hour or so, and we'll play it on a nice, easy difficulty, and we'll make sure that Chris can somersault, because that's important. Oh, perfect. Might have been, it could have been a connection issue. Strange things happen with the multiplayer on this game. Definitely. Ah, no! I fell. That shouldn't have counted.
The devil has fallen.
I have.
Repeat, the devil has fallen. Oh.
Ah, I've got enough mana for that. Oh, this is survive, isn't it? Oh, in that case, then. That's some blood magic. Cool. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it looks like they may have sorted out the issue that was had previously, and I wonder if they've done that by stopping a level having multiple objectives, because that seemed to be what the problem was. Yeah, see, this is not enough style. Rubbish. Mana reduction doesn't actually do anything for unholy magic, or for how I'm using it. There was one back where the stone hand was. Over here. On me. Just by the exit underneath the thingy there.
Oh, that's a new spot.
I haven't got any golds.
I have 4.
Well, la-dee-da, Kim. I'll take this. I just want more bullets in the clip, so I'd have to reload less. These are all rubbish. So we'll go, again, we'll go for the one that has the least. What's the, chat? What's the game sync like?
Battery check.
Oh, and battery check, yeah, that's a...
Oh, me too.
I mean, I'll do the stoppy-starty thing during the loading screen anyway. Just in case. But yeah, hopefully that's in sync for everybody. But just in case it's not. There we go. Little starty-stoppy just in case it wasn't. Oop, there goes my shield. And that's why I take pack lunch. Because now enemies that I kill, or no, I think it's any dead body, not just enemies that I kill, automatically explode. Now, part of the reason why I do that is A, lazy. It means that I don't have to pick up bodies and smush them into walls to get currency out of them. And B, sometimes, even if you're very quick, because the sheer body count that this game can have, enemy corpses disappear before you can smush them, but they will always explode before they disappear. So that way you maximize the money gain that you get from corpse explosion, or at least that is my experience of it. I haven't really done any timing or testing, but I don't think I need to. I think it's all pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I've actually ever bothered doing this, powering up my bullets and then sidewaysing for the ricochets, which then home in. Would you stop breathing down my fucking neck? You, isn't it? Oh, my pretty kill. That's right, ladies. You're trapped in here with me. No, Tim, that's your gun. I want your gun. And my other gun, not that one. That one. And then, God, by the time I get these on, it's going to have finished. This might crash the game. No, looks fine. Looks fine. So those are those same ice enemies, and because we're in chapter 2, they have even more HP now. Those are the same ice enemies who are absolute tanks in the first chapter, and now they're going down pretty nicely. Kick in the face. And the only reason why I'm going gangster on my weaponry is not because I like to, but because I have to. Because of the powers that we have. Powers of the ricochet. So yeah, the favor that we have at the moment, normally when you fire the pistol one-handed, it's reasonably powerful. When you two-hand it, it's then able to break guard, because we have the power-up ape grip. When I'm one-handing anything, it counts as two-handing it, which is why we're getting the power shot, the ricochet, and the homing. Although sometimes it's working, and other times it's just double shotting. I think it's because I haven't got it powered up enough. Right, that's enough. Let's end it.
Wave shooting. How do you end it? By killing everything?
Kill every. Oh, I'm starting to cast blood magic. Because mine seems to be working again nicely. No worries, dude. What I'll do then is... Chris, are you ready to play yet? I think you're going to come on with me and Dread. Cool. Well, in that case then, ladies, we'll make this the last level and I'll go and play with the lads. And again, I've played it a lot to become very familiar with the system, but there's one thing that's good about this game, and again, I know I'm only doing pistols, blood magic, I'm using lightning very occasionally, and then flame as well, but it's such a good system for how it works, and there's so much that I don't use. It's like not part of my game, but if I did want to use it, it is very usable, and it's... Again, as I've been saying previously, I think it's my biggest criticism with Behemoth is that the buttons and the controls and the mechanic are good, but in some circumstances they're just a bit all over the place. They don't feel as intuitive. This game feels very intuitive. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but I didn't have to spend, you know, 10 hours on this game to get familiar with it. Yeah, definitely. The other thing I was going to say as well, Kim, is if you see balls coming towards you, just shoot them. Enemy balls, that is.
Yeah.
Try not to suck them. I know it's...
But
yeah, it's those green ones. They set off a poison mist in a couple of seconds in that, and a lot of shield or not, and you're fucked like this. Again, just got to stay always on the move. Always on the move. I was saying about that, I don't know if I finished my thought, but yeah, killing all the ice shards on these tanky ice guys, it's very difficult to do actually in these harder modes because they probably take as much damage as just shooting them. But killing all of those big ice calls on them will kill the ice guys almost instantaneously. However, they are massive tanks and take a shitload of hits, and in a game that rewards you for the number of hits that you do, well, you don't really want to be using the quick way to kill things. You want to be using the very long and slow way to kill things. Oh, I was going to go upside down with my lightning. Oh, never mind. Ooh, shield. Yeah, I don't know. I think progress will only be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3.6 million in style. Oh, well done, Vaughn. That's an interesting upgrade. Why have all your doggos got legs?
Well,
All the doggos have been eating all the enemy stuff. Found this leg. Cool. Right, in that case, so if because I'm the host, if I bin out, the session will end, or does it change host now for you two?
we don't know.
Okay, cool. Right, well, I'm going to go and join the lads. So, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Vaughn. I will.
Bye, everyone.
I'll see you later. Hopefully the game carries on, but I believe even if I wasn't host,
There's
I
our
think.
answer.
Oh, right, there you go. Yeah, it abandons. Well, that's fine, because that then means that you'll get what little extra currency and progression that we got. Anyway, level 71 for no reason whatsoever.
25.
43.
Bye, Vaughn.
I mean, if you two don't mind, then I'll keep the room up and running if you girls don't mind quitting out. I thought it would just abandon and put me straight into
it. That way. You need to invite the others.
What? Oh, I need to go and get their friend. I need to go and get their friend codes.
Room code.
No, I mean,
Okay.
what I mean is, yeah, if you two leave, then it saves me having to just set up another room. Not that it matters, but yeah. Right. Cheers. So, let's. We have to leave that bit anyway. Now, if I go onto my requests, we'll see that we have Dread here and we have Murpheus here. So they've sent me, they found my code and sent me these requests. I add them as friends. They've done all the hard work, so I don't have to. And then back to the lobby, host private, and I should be able to invite Dread and invite Murpheus. And so before it was a shorts fest, now we're aiming for a sausage fest. So I'll probably do another. Oh, we're only going an hour and a half with Von. And Kim always feels much longer. He can get a lot done in this game quite quickly. So in the top level, basically the higher level of difficulty you play it in, the more arenas, in essence, you will visit, but you also get more shops that way as well, so it does kind of counter it out. But the way that we're playing, as far as my setup is concerned, shops are a bit of an enemy, because you want to go and shop and buy all the cool things. Oh no, that hasn't. Yeah, but the system's changed now. I think you can use your money. I mean, I keep it anyway for gilded boots, which every 300 oddles grants one shield. I was getting hit a fair amount, and some of the hits that I was taking was enough to kill, but yeah. Right, I'm up, running and waiting for you guys, Chris, Dredd, when you're ready. Did anybody else want to play tonight? If not, we'll do another one of these and try and get some other people on. And we've also got... So the roguelike mode is as you saw it. The gauntlet mode is just you get put in a big circular arena. So the environment isn't particularly good. When I first saw the 3-player, I thought it was just going to be the gauntlet mode. I was so happy that the roguelike mode is in the cooperative, because that's what I live and breathe this game for. Making, finding and building up to those broken builds, and there's so many working parts within it. You don't have to use them. You can concentrate on 1 or 2 or 4 elements to begin with and then expand your vocabulary. Like, for instance, when I first played the game, I pretty much just used the pistols, and in the end game I'm still using the pistols. Oh, okay. I tell you what we could do. So the invite flops in. The invite should be, if you go into your friends list and look at requests. But I've just, hang on. Well, right, there's only, it looks like there's only us 3 online at the moment anyway. So I'll just host a public and just join that. I'll invite you to this anyway. But if you can't find me via invites, just join the public lobby that's open. There we go. That worked, didn't it?
Yeah, got it.
It's just such a shame that this game has very little player base. So don't mind me. This is what, if legs did work in games whilst I'm just chatting away, this is kind of what my leg would do most of the time. So I mean, is it useful? No. Is it hilarious? Yes. Yes, it is. Right, well, we've got Murph. Where's, I wonder if Dread's having problems with the old, PC VR. Probably, because it's PC VR, isn't it? So, yeah, just in case you can hear us, Dread, I've set up a public lobby. So, instead of waiting for the invite, just join that, because there's no one playing at the moment, so just jump into the public room. I have sent you an invite, but I'll send you another one. So, Murph, when I send you an invite now, does nothing show up on your screen or in your anything?
No, I didn't get a word of it.
You should.
I just came through to the.
No worries. There's a tab when you're looking at your tab for like friends, add friends, so on. There's a tab for requests, and there should be stuff in there. But it's the other thing that we found in this as well, is when you freshly add somebody, the invites don't come through straight away. Mine, Kim's, and Von's seem to have worked out fine, but it wasn't always that way. So. What we saying with the old PC VR there, Dread? Is he not live? We can't start a game without him. You can't jump midway through. So how's your upside down coming?
Well, it still makes my stomach go a little bit.
Good.
But yeah, we're getting there.
Good. And you said that you can do it fine in the lobby, but
yeah,
it isn't.
It's working in here as well.
Yeah, well, this is the lobby.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I thought you meant that it works in here, but it doesn't work in the game.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd picked up a blessing or something that I'd give it away.
Yeah, hang time. Hang time is. Hang time. Yeah, I've had issues with invites that I've sent out not going through as fast. Or not going through instantly, or I've had to like keep on refreshing and sending invites continually to get them to go through. Oh, there he is, look. Dread is on his way.
I'm here.
Hello, Dread. I remember you from such shit games as Tier 1.
It's Tier 1.
But yeah, cool. Right, well, we'll get this underway. So I would highly recommend Dread. What's your channel? Is it just Dread YT?
Dread_YT on YouTube and
Right, so
Dreaded on Twitch.
if you would like to see the powers of the split live upside down, check out Dread's stream. But you can't do it like me. You can't do it like me though, Dread, can you?
I don't have kick on both. I do the one leg.
So the thing is as well, you can actually use these in combat. If you are trying to up your style, the kicks do very little damage, but they count as hits. So they are they're actually quite good. Right then, so Chris, you probably haven't played much, so I'd imagine the highest level of difficulty you've played in is normal?
Probably, yeah.
Dread, what do you usually play in?
I mean, I'm crushing normal right now, but it's been so long. I played when it first came out.
Okay,
The
well,
bosses are different and the enemies are different.
we will go for extreme. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Chris. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Blood magic.
I was getting one shot.
Blood magic is all you need. No, just stay mobile. Just stay mobile. Stay upside down as best you can and shoot stuff. I'll let you have all of the upgrades. Just try and make your choices as quickly as you can. I shouldn't need any of them. Magic infused weapons deal 50% more. Super Mimi Max increase health, mana, and damage by 10%, but reduce XP gains. This is good if you are doing a very long, endless run in the main game, because that's the time when you do have to up your damage. If you still have things to level up in the game, never take Super Mimi. Super Mimi Max will take Dipping Sauce, but that's not going to get used either. And this is part and parcel of the way. One of the things that I like about the roguelike element of this is that I have what I want. I have the basics of what I want from my run from the get-go because of how we're playing it. So yeah, what you can do, Dread, is if in the options, if you go to kick and enable kick on controllers, and then you can point your controller with the corresponding button to kick where your controller's going as opposed to where you're looking, which is why I can look at you, I can stare deeply into your eyes and kick that way, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. And then, oh no, try not to go into the level.
Oh, so I don't have my blade wave. Lovely.
I mean, we'll get all of the stuff unlocked for you. Pretty sharpish, I would imagine. The other thing as well, Chris, is if they're taking a lot of hit, just try and concentrate on one enemy and kill it, and we'll come and help you. But as long as you're getting lots of hits and the finishing shot, you should be able to get a decent style score. And that's all you really need to worry about, your style. Score, not looking good. Leave that to me and Dread. We don't need to be ricocheting anymore. Good. Oh, and also another top tip for you, Chris. If you're playing this game correctly, when you get to this stage where the London bug is talking at you, he'll constantly be berating you and telling you off that you're not doing the game correctly. If he's doing that, you are playing the game correctly, and it's time to turn the fucking bug off. So that is this bug. That this, but you can't grab it in multiplayer for some reason. That bug there is a London cabbie, I'd imagine, by the sound of his accent, and he'll basically praise or berate you depending on. When I'm using my guns as efficiently as you possibly can, he's constantly telling me off. When Von is using her magic as efficiently as she can, I know she is because I told her how to, he's constantly telling her off. So, yeah. Things and stuff. Right.
There was another chest
Money.
somewhere.
That right there is the power of paid violence. One of the best perks in the game, especially for leveling up. But yeah, there's a chest over here. Has anyone got any golds on them? Our inventories for keys are separate.
Yep.
Now, if I time this just right... Hey, Dread! If you're streaming, look up!
Yeah.
Up! 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 Up!
Swimming splits.
Yep.
Yep.
Good. I just want to have it. I just want to have it on video because I do it all the time, and only the people that are actually playing get to see it. No one ever gets to see it. Did you say you're using pistols, or are you going to try and use swords? You're going to go.
I have swords.
You're going to go.
I don't know about Chris.
Chris, just pick up everything.
Mostly use pistols.
Okay, yeah, but pick up. Well, what you want to do, yeah, it doesn't work. I will have to have a look and see how it works now, because previously you had to pick up things to be able to get XP for them. You might as well pick them up though, because then you can put the XP as gold perk on. So grab, if you don't need them, Dread, and I don't either, grab both of those and just pick random perks. It doesn't matter. You're not using them. But when you grab them, it'll say, like, your inventory is full. Do you want to store this? Or something to that effect. Just say yes, and then do the level up. And then you can switch to those weapons if you want to have a look at them midstream. Because you won't have any of these unlocked yet either, I don't think.
Hi, Vaughn. Vaughn's in my stream.
Hey, cool.
I think Vaughn got to see your little swimmy splits.
Good. Hey,
That is
Von,
absolutely ridiculous.
Von sees it. Hey, you think that's ridiculous? Check this one out. Ready? Watching? That should be working as intended, right?
Oh, they're behind your back. Yes, it's working as intended, but my dogs are in my way. Dogs.
Right. I don't need... might as well just take the katana.
I do have a shotgun, but I'm going to upgrade to Hellhound.
Increase damage blossom by... yep. That's the one we like. But yeah, don't worry. When you... Have you equipped these to yourself? Or did you actually want to use that?
Just switched it for the sword.
Okay, no, yeah, fine. If you want it.
It was the gift in there.
Yeah, no worries. Do you want to grab this one as well? But if it asks you to switch it, just say no. That'll still put it in your inventory, and then you want to be grabbing.
It is creepy.
For leveling up, you want to be grabbing the experiences gold. If you don't see the experiences gold perk, just pick anything. Don't even bother reading them, and then we can just get some levels done. Because I think between the lot of us, even at this level of difficulty, we should be able to get a full run complete, which is all 3 acts, because it won't take that long. And then that'll get you a nice chunk of level ups and XP, Mav.
Cool.
Ooh, trial. Okay, this trial will take a roll on, because none of those are particularly bad. Oh, the bubbles one's a prick, though. You know what? I'll just fucking pay. Bastard. So what, again, I don't want to roll for traits that we're going to have for the rest of the game that are just going to make it an absolute nightmare. The bubbles is one, floor is lava is another, and the meteorites one are also potentially game enders. And it's not one by itself as well, but if you have one and then you go on to a level and it has others, it can make it so that you can't, it can make it so that you can't go in the air or you'll get hit. You can't stay on the ground or you'll get hit. And meteorites. Yeah, and meteorites are fucking falling on you as well. It's a lot of fun. I've done it plenty of times. It's not a lot of fun. I'll take the currency because I just lost the load.
There's magic back here.
What?
Blood Magic Mastery 2 if you want it.
I've already got Mastery 2. Do you need Blood Magic? I mean, I might as well.
No.
I'll take it then if you don't need it. We'll go for 5-finger discount. Good. Yeah, so when you get your weaponry high enough leveled, you start off with Mastery level 2 on everything. Which is part of, like, once you've got Mastery level 2 and you can, that's what allows me to combine the orbs and do these cool special abilities. When you have your weaponry leveled high enough, you start with that level 2 Mastery. That was a crap style. Oh yeah, we didn't kill anything, that's probably why.
No.
Don't worry too much about what you're picking either, Chris. Just if you don't see something that you like, just grab anything and look for that experience as gold, because it'll all help you level it up faster. How's your going upside down? Can you flip, Chris?
Can you flip?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that! It's a three-way Mexican flip-off. Ah, look! Not only can he flip, but he spins too. Yeah, there's still a couple of. I've got my loadout to that. There's still a couple of things that I need to do.
Rustic says hi, by the way.
Who?
Rustic.
Hello.
She was the other one in the crap game of all crappiness.
Hello, Rustic.
Bullets.
Right, so trick here is don't kill anything in the lit up area. Let everything come out of the lit up area before you kill it. And the reason being is because we don't want to complete the level. We want to kill as much as possible so that, and get as many hits as possible so we get shitloads of style. I mean, the thing is, you'll inevitably end up killing things in the red by accident, but if you try and not... And then when I think we've got enough, I'll start casting blood magic and just end it very quickly, hopefully. Oh, there you go. It's ended anyway. Do a barrel roll. Chris, for your gun, one of an important one to have. I don't know if you've seen it or not on my tips thing. This is very good for revolvers. If you just behind you. So this is very good for revolvers, providing you get the correct ability. Now, I don't know if it'll show up if you haven't got the level up. You need to equip that to either your hit or your shoulder, and then the perk that you are looking for is Libertarian. And basically what that allows you to do, instead of flicking the guns out or down to reload, you literally move them to your hips or move them to your shoulders, or both. And what it does, when you've got Libertarian, you can't have it unless you have Libertarian and have bullets equipped to either your shoulder, hip or slot. And what it does is it allows you to do the equivalent of a manual reload, which is where you conjure the bullets and then put them into the gun. It allows you to do the equivalent of that, but so note how plain gun, and if I move it to my shoulder, that's one manual reload. That's 2 manual reloads, so then my guns are super powerful and have loads of cool extra abilities.
You'll see a ton of multipliers come on with the manual reloads on the enemies.
Yeah. Alright, paid violence. Lovely. Ooh, bodies. Bodies for the paid violence. Oy.
You say get experience as gold?
Yeah, experience is gold for everything because it just increases the amount of experience you get overall now. It isn't specifically tied to a weapon. Like, I didn't think there was a problem with the way the system worked previously, but obviously somebody's complained about it, so why, I don't know, because then the devs have spent a long time changing the system when it was fine and they could have been working on more Gucci shit. Do you need mana?
I'm using those.
Oh, you're using those. Perfect.
No.
Chris?
I'm using those.
Yeah. Where are we?
Over here. I'm waving. There's mana there for you.
Great. Thank you.
Because that's always useful when you first start out. Me and Dread will have increased stats because we've got a few levels. Where's the exit?
We haven't done Stonehenge yet.
I can't even see it. Oh, have you guys not done it yet? Right, got you. Or, hang on.
Yeah. Shotgun alternate fire, 40 echoes.
Take the echoes.
Okay. Yeah, I did.
You need them. Does Rustic have this, Dread?
Yes, she does.
Cool, we'll have to see about getting on this then. We could maybe get together.
It's been a while. It's been a while since she's played.
We could maybe get.
She played it with.
Go on. Yeah.
No, you're good.
I was going to say we could maybe get together and whinge about tier 1 again, but you know. Ooh, look at that. Bosh, bosh. Any more? Cool, right, I have 2 jade keys for us now. So I'll open the first set of 3 lock chests. So have either of you got gilded boots on? Chris, you might not have unlocked it yet. Dread, I don't know if you have it or not.
No, I do not.
As soon as you get the...
It's been a while.
Okay, as soon as you get the ability to equip a blessing at the start of a game, and that's tied to your class, put gilded boots on when you've got it unlocked, because it just basically means keeping hold of your cash gives you shields, and that will allow you to do any difficulty. It can be difficult to begin with whilst you haven't got any cash, but if you then maximize your cash gain, you're also gaining shields. You've just got to make sure you don't spend your cash, because otherwise you then lose shields, and it makes the game easier and doable on the harder difficulties. Thank you, Vaughn. What are we on? Let's get some blood magic up in here. there's Dreadlet. Hey, Dread. He's upside down and everything. That sounded like a lot of effort from somebody. Did you go upside down for too long? Go, my pretties. Kill, kill. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Hey, look. Someone's using melee. What an idiot.
Sure. I like melee. I like throwing swords.
Well, that's not
I like
melee.
wasting as much mana on swords as I can.
That's not melee if you're throwing them. Come on now. Right, I got some golden keys. No, the thing is, like the melee system does work in this. I'm just not very familiar / good with it. The gunplay and magic is just too good, too powerful. Melee is a lot of effort. I need to get my obbles up.
I'm old and I get sweaty, so you know.
Hey, I've got no problems with doing that, but you know, path of least resistance and all that.
The first boss I beat, the first time around, all I did for Defiler was throw one thing at him, jump on top of him, and just slam him with swords for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
As
I mean,
hard as I could.
one of those blasts on Deceiver, and then a few of these, and you're laughing. Yeah, he's a pretty easy boss, to be fair. As long as you know how to get his shield down, anyway. Did we have any more chests? No, but we've got some of those, which are keys. Good. Good. No, I think that's everything. Hang on, just get my stone hand a sec. The other one that you need to be using as well, Chris, are you using air dashing?
Yeah.
Cool. Good, that's all I need to know. Pack a lunch, wasn't it? I might as well take XP as gold. Good. Good, right, I'll do that battery. Battery swap. Which was needed. Good shout, Von. That in there, and that in there.
Now, did you tell him about the air dash while looking somewhere? Because if you air dash and look up, you air dash up.
To be fair, I've just got simple controls on, so it moves.
Got simple on?
Because it then moves in 4 directions. The thing is, I do like the fact that you can air dash in the direction that you're looking, but a lot of the time I want to go the direction that I'm not looking with air dash. And the thing is, because I can go okay, right, jump with me. Let's go, let's start at the bottom and come with me. So let's have a jump contest, shall we? So, ready? Everybody, we're going straight up. 1,
Okay.
2, 3,
I'm already up there.
4,
And
5.
I still get a backflip now.
I said jump contest, not dash. So my point is, I don't need the dash to get me height because I can jump. I can basically never touch the floor with my jumps already because I've got 6 or 5 in a row or something like that. But yeah, for me, it's because
I'm stuck in the sea.
I want to be, because when you've got the look dash on, you can look up and press forward and go up. But if you're then looking up and press down, you'll go down, right? If it still works the same, yeah.
It works the same way, yeah.
But yeah, I find that I just need to move on 4. I just need to move on 4 directions. I don't need 6. Hold it, here comes Iceman.
Here comes Silver Surfer.
It is cool.
It's very
Nice
cool.
pun.
It's very cool. That also, when you're using it, that gives you increased shields. Or rather, increased shields. Gives you an element of damage resistance. So, ice is actually, whilst you're playing on a harder difficulty than you should be with us, is what you should be using. It's also the only magic in the game that can repair shit as well. Or that's its special ability. Right, that's...
Loads of keys.
I've got jades to use up, so I will have a bit of mana. There's a Tempest over here for you, and there's a... You're using the regular sword, aren't you, Dread?
Regular sword, yeah.
Yeah, there's a regular on.
Katana's kind of a butt right now.
There's 2 Tempests. There's one in this chest up here, and one in the chest over there.
There's an unholy over here.
I will take that, thank you very much. Because then that means you can have any gold you find, because I won't need it soon. Paid violence, perfect. Lovely.
Which other chest did you open?
2 at the top, and then there's one more here as well.
Okay. I have 3 gold keys.
I've got 1.
I've got these.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, we'll start using yours next. If you see any 3s, though, yeah, you guys can have that. If you see any 3 locks, I've got 1 more jade key for them, so... I am not offering money. Ooh, I will offer damage.
Take the obols, Chris. You can take both those. Take both.
That's I don't think I've actually seen that on the trial of offering before. It just asked me if I wanted to take if I wanted to do a minus 10 damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Less damage, more hits. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before. So, but yeah, I'll always... So, the thing is, all of a sudden, the trial of offering becomes really good. No. The trial of offering is actually done really good.
Chest.
Hidden...
Chest back
Nice
here.
little hidden one. Oh, it's a 2-er. I'm out of gold. Chris, you said you had loads, didn't you?
Yeah,
Do you have gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need those.
New weapon.
You guys need one?
No, I don't need any of that. The one thing that I will say is part of the reason why I've got you picking up these weapons, Chris, is because it should level you up faster, but if it works the same way as it used to, if you haven't unlocked the weapon, you won't be able to level it up, I don't think. But it takes 2 seconds to grab them, so doesn't matter either way.
You might as well grab them.
Yeah, I've tested it previously, and it with Vaughn and Kim, and although they were getting like loads of experience and level ups with weapons that they didn't have, and they got them, they still came in at level 1. So, or when they unlocked them, I believe. But again, I don't know if that's changed, so might as well. And then when you've, as I said, look for XP as gold. Don't pay too much attention to anything else. Just grab whatever. Just go for whichever one says it's the lowest mana cost. But you're not going to be using them anyway, so just store them in your inventory as opposed to on your up, down, left, right, hip or shoulder, and then just crack on. We don't need option paralysis on this stream, Morpheus. Oh, he's using it. Look, he's using blast. So blast,
Twitchy, twitchy.
if enemies have shields, that's the way you get rid of them. So yeah, hold trigger and then flick out in front of you. Do you want to do your offering? So whatever you put in here is what you lose. So this is part and parcel of the reason why you actually want to be picking up a load of stuff. Just get rid of something that you're never going to use. Oh, Dread. I don't know if you can do this still. Do a magic ball.
I am all guns.
Oh, of course you are.
Guns.
Take this magic.
Dogs, and swords.
Can you take that magic? No. I've seen it in the trailers
No.
before, and it kind of worked previously.
Can you smack them together?
Yes, and then like float around and do combo magic.
And do a dual.
Yeah.
A dual fire. Okay.
Well, I don't think it's.
That is
I don't
goofy.
think it's anything new. I think it's just like. Yeah, it's not even that good. It's just a palaver. But I don't know. If we can do it, I want to be able to do it, and then I want to do it upside down whilst doing this. So these are aspirations. These are aspirations that we have.
Okay.
I was going to say, look at
Chris is
Look
in
at-
very deep concentration
at-
over there with his mace.
look at Murph with all of his kit, but that's all of your shit on the floor.
I just threw everything on the ground.
I just the thing is, Von, I just never remember to even try it, because we've tried it before and it didn't work. So right, don't kill all of the pillars. We want to leave at least one of them. That's those glowing ones. Leave one alive, and then we go and fight somewhere else. So that one that's at the back with Dread, don't destroy that pillar that's near you.
Okay.
Just head into the level and come with us. Definitely one of the standout qualities I find of this game is the level of maneuverability. And as you can hear as well, I'm not even doing the full level of mobility. I'm not doing the look dash that Dread's doing. I don't think you need it with the amount of jumps that I have. It's just one extra thing that you can do, but it basically means that you can always go where you want to go, and you can go there how you want to. Occasionally you might fall off, but that's usually when you run out of jumps. That's never a problem for my build. I've always got one more jump.
I didn't.
But then even then, falling off doesn't kill you.
No.
Just takes a bit of health. Alright, that'll... Let's see if we can get some... Where are they all going? And this is how we upside down here. Yeah, so what that is, Kim, is if you are like this, I mean, you can like snap turn, or you can turn on the spot. If you
Free rotate.
if you
yep.
press, if you air dash, it cancels your jump slow time. So that's how, like for instance, if you want a barrel roll, you do that. So you jump forward and flip, look to one side, and then go that way, and that's how you would do the old barrel roll. But yeah, that's it. Just comes with practice, Kim. Just going upside down lots. So, because the other thing that you can't do is when you're upside down, if you then pick a direction and air dash, you can't use your slow motion until the air dash is finished. But yeah, if you have it on air dash simple and okay, if you have air dash on simple, it just makes it easy when you are upside down, forward, left, right, back. And because you know the directions on your controller, you can make sure you know which way you're going. Whereas I'm sure Dredd will quite happily tell us that, because if he looks somewhere and then that changes the plane of your joystick every time, there'll be times where you press the joystick and you'll be like, oh, I didn't want to go this way.
Where did I go? I didn't. That's why I was halfway off the platform
Right.
like 6 times over there.
But that's I think that's part of the reason why I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple man. That's why I keep it on simple.
Except for your kicks.
Yeah, well, yeah, hey, look,
controls.
I've got some extra
Basically.
buttons. I've got some extra buttons. None of the buttons, I use none of the buttons in this game. Because you don't need to. When you are holding...
No, but
Oh, go on.
So, I was trying to get the jump back to my thumbstick. It's not there. I don't know. I couldn't find the option for it.
Jump on thumbstick?
You know how...
Oh, what, where you hold
Yeah.
forward and that starts your jump?
Yes.
Oh, okay, hang on. Let me just have a
That's
quick...
how it used to be.
Yeah, no,
on
that
my
should...
left controller.
That should how it... no, it should... Yeah, it should be on your right controller.
I got nothing.
So if you hold up on your right controller, you should get a line, and then you point back where you want to jump.
Yeah.
I've turned the line
No,
off on
mine
my
are on
stream.
buttons now.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where it is.
It's probably something with my right controller.
I don't know.
Right hand.
I don't think so. Enable for offset.
Movement.
No. It should be under movement.
Movement control hands. Right hand.
Yep, so change, yeah. Movement control hands,
No.
the hand used for advanced movement controls like locomotion and air dash,
No.
you want it on left hand. Unless you're used to having it on right hand. Locomotion
No.
settings you want, I mean, I have them on camera. Air dash I've got on simple.
Yep.
Enable quick dash with the indicator bound to a button. Quickly tap
Forward,
the button.
yep.
Yeah, it should be that quick dash direction. You have that on forward. Oh, actually, is it that? Might be that. Enable
No.
quick dash with thumbstick. Quick dash can also be activated by quickly pressing the thumbstick up. No, it's not that.
I have that enabled.
I can't remember.
Small jump settings controller? Nope.
Because the thing is,
Yeah, I know. And
I've done
that's
what you're
what I was
talking.
trying to do all day.
I've done what you're talking about before, and it was a nightmare to change it back, and I can't remember why it
Yeah.
changed. The thing is, anybody who wants to get into this game, though, this should be an absolute godsend for you. If you take some time going through all of these menus, you can make the game behave how you want to. Obviously, you know, everybody else but Dredd can do that, so that's the thing. Let's have a quick look for you a second. Rotation some sort east. Enable slide after.
I spent like 20 minutes going through all the options. I cannot find it.
So you've got, right, as far as your teleport settings are concerned, what are they on?
disabled.
Okay, change teleport settings to default.
Okay.
Now try.
There we go. Thank you.
Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil doing tips in 30 ticks. Blah 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 blah. Don't fuck around with the settings if you don't know what they do. To be fair, I've pissed around with the settings, but see, this is the thing. When you mess around with settings, change one at a time and see what they do. Otherwise, you end up changing multiple, and you have no idea what you've done. I know I've done that before. I think that's worth one more refresh for a key. No. Oh, I'm refreshing the shop, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you guys buy...
Because I've got Vault in Auxiliary, but I'm not able... Oh no, it's Laser Magic.
You guys buy what you want. I'll do the refreshes for you because I don't need too much currency because I've got enough shield now. Yeah, grab that one if it's not too expensive, Chris, if you can afford it, the mana.
Yeah, grab your mana.
You always want loads of mana when you're first starting. Because this is the other thing as well, Chris. With pistols, when you manually reload them, that costs mana. When you do that libertarian reload that I was telling you about, where you shoulder it, that doesn't cost mana. And so you can reload infinitely.
Is the mana the blue on your wrist?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, mana's blue.
It just keeps refilling anyway.
Yeah, no, it does. But what I'm saying is, when you're in the heat of battle and you're flipping around and you're upside down, and you'll reload, and flipping and slow timing, you'll get to a point where you'll have to wait because you're reloading continuously. This is why if you keep your mana up high, it recharges faster. Yeah, well, the thing is, Von, because of how the system... No, you are quite right in what you showed him, how it used to be played. But now that they've changed the level up system, because he hasn't got gilded boots on, he might as well spend his currency on things that upgrade him.
Yeah. Defiler.
No.
Yep.
No, you cannot use Libertarian with Tempests because Tempests are powerful enough.
Somebody break him.
There you go. Evil host. So that's how I do him, Dread.
Okay.
Hey, Dread, come here.
Well, you have magic.
I'd like to.
Magic.
I'd like to introduce you to a personal friend of mine. This is the evil host. Say hello, evil host.
I still like my way. I get exercised.
Evil host also comes in 3 unique flavors: lightning, flame,
Fire.
normal blood, and it's actually 4 flavors. But right, what blessing? First refresh. So you would think, with all the upside downing that I'm doing, flipping burgers would be a really good trait for me. Increase damage by 12% during a somersault. But if we increase the amount of damage that we're doing, less hits, less style, less is money. Gone.
Pump an iron or play dice.
Do not pick pumping iron, because it basically means that you're then using your life bar to cast, but you're also healing at a really fast rate. The one that's the other way around, which is mana something, you convert all of your life to mana and shields. That one's good, but the health one, last time I played it, pumping iron, was fucking terrible. It got me killed every time. Right, make sure you hit continue run before the 23 seconds are up. And we'll carry this on. Because we should be able to get this completed. Lightning is great. Lightning's great, but for me to use it how I want to use it, you need a silly amount of mana. Alright, what's the mission? 30 enemies. Oh, good. Oh, look at Chris. He's having a great time. Bit kinky, Chris. What you got there? Ah, but that's all well and good, but can you do it upside down? There you go, look.
Yes, I can.
He can wiggle his thing about the place upside down or flat. Oh, I thought you were just talking about lightning in general. One of the, until you get blood magic, that is one of the best things that you can do for your style score. And note how I was able to still move. Now, part of the reason why that lightning ability can be absolutely trash, you need to enable wall run first and foremost, I think, Kim. And then secondly, you just need to jump at a wall. I don't even think you have to air dash at it. Yeah, you just have to jump at a wall and be kind of facing that 45-degree angle. So, I think you can you face away from it as well?
Wow.
No, yeah, you just have to jump at it and be close to it.
Corner too long.
So if I had my blue thing on, you would see a line to the wall and then an arrow pointing the way that you're going to wall run. But you can just as easily go near the wall and do that air dash into it, and more often than not that'll do it for you. I do love the wall running in this game. I should use it more. You know, wall runs into flips to then kill enemies is fucking cool. Ooh, made a mistake. Oh, actually, no, it's because of the boss, isn't it? The boss got rid of all of our money.
How do you make your dogs?
How'd you get what?
Make the dogs attack. Standing next to me doing that.
I think they might have bugged out. Recast them. This is actually as well, this part now is the hardest part of this run. When you finish the first boss, it really fucking ramps the difficulty of the enemies, their health and their attacks up huge amounts. So don't worry, if you're not dying, you're probably doing something wrong. If you're not dying lots, you're probably not trying hard enough. Ow, my face and that pipe. Yeah, the very start of your run is when you're most underpowered, and then the start of chapter 2 is when you'll do a lot of dying. It does, the one, yeah, there is a bit. It does depend, oh, yeah, there'll be a lot for you, actually, because you're on a proper coast, as opposed to a shitty island.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
Look at Chris with his hacks.
Why am I moving in slow motion?
You might have bugged if you're going in slow-mo all the time. It still happens.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, but it does. I get it from time to time.
That's just all slow-mo now.
It should sort itself out by... it might sort itself out if you die. Might.
Oh, I've been dying.
Is it still doing it? Just head for the stone hand then and we'll get out of here. Going from one level to another usually clears it. Which is good news for you, Chris. That means all the power-ups are yours. I'll take... I don't need souls. I'll take levitation. Just because I think I need to finish that off. And I'll take katana because I'm using it. Do you want to come and grab... I've got some souls over here for you, Chris.
Oh.
The whole game's in slow motion. The stone hand's taking like
Yeah, no.
30 seconds to dump everything.
It will.
That's annoying.
Ooh. So yeah, you'll see me going through this very quickly, usually. When holding a weapon... Oh yeah, I know what that one is. You see me going through that very quickly because I know what I want, what I don't, what's good, what's not. But the system in this, the learning of this game will take you a very long time and is fucking awesome. Ooh, I do need some of these. Cool. Are you...
Oh, there we go. Sorted.
Yeah, so there are ways. Normally the way that I found to clear it is activate your slow time manually and then try and drain your mana by casting things, and then when your mana runs out it sometimes clears it, but the only way that I've found definitely works is going from one level to another. Might as well have a look, haven't we? I don't need any of that. Ooh. Steady on. That's twice that's happened now.
No touchy the swords.
Okay, so there are 3 totems. Leave the very highest one alone if you can. For a bit, whilst we get some kills. What I usually like to do on these levels as well is you leave one totem alive so that enemies continually keep spawning, but you kill every one but one so that if you get in trouble, you can end the level fast, is my reasoning. Off you go then, blood ghosts. Go and kill things. Behind you. The other thing to note as well, anyone looking at this game and eyeing it up multiplayer-wise, As good or as bad as you can be in this game, it doesn't actually matter. As long as one person is always alive, when you go down, you auto-revive. But if someone comes and stands next to you, it just revives them quicker. Which is an alright system. Not quite as hardcore as I would have liked, but it's good for the casuals, so... Look at it, that's our very own Chris, upside down shooting pistols. Just as God intended. Oh, say God, I should say nature. And try doing something with sharp implements. That's probably enough. So destroy them totems and then we end it. Ah. That should be enough. Lovely. Oh, you've got that leveled up some, Dread. I will make a point of doing a stream and use all the stuff that I never use, but you'll probably quite quickly see the reason why. Not that, that's just lowest mana, we go with that one then. But yeah, this is, Dread's been leveling up his swords. I've got one of them. Tee-hee-hee. And so he has the ability to fire, how many is that?
Blade wave!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is that? On your blade wave. Oh, I broke it. Oh no, you broke it. Yeah. Yeah, so even the so here's the guy who's really excited about melee, who fires more projectiles than I fucking do, and I've got guns and magic.
Well, you got an extra 2 projectiles when you're done with your sword.
Yeah.
You just throw them.
Yeah. Is there any more chests? There was a chest inside. There's a... Oh, I'll grab it. Oh. XP is gold. And more rocks. Will do.
More rocks.
Always more rocks. Not that I ever cast them. Oh yeah, both, isn't it? Mana? Mana intensive? Like, this shit that you can do on this game is fucking ridiculous. But again, it's like, I know how to do all of these things, and on top of that, it's all very well mapped out, and when you've got the buttons how you want, and everything comes together, the gameplay is so smooth. Like, you get just the right amount of assistance so that you can look like a badass without feeling like you're having your hand held for you. is definitely something in.
I love this game. It's always fun.
Brilliant. It's a crying shame that it didn't do better. And I think, did you get this at launch, Dread?
It was the bugged multiplayer that kind of put some people off that wanted to play with friends for one.
Yeah. Yeah, at launch, basically.
Because it was really hard to get into a match.
Yes.
It took Rustic and me and Satis a little while to do
Yeah.
it. And it was not the best experience.
Yeah. Again, it's so
Over here.
for me. Let's have a look. I will take those because I am using those. Get some really long crypts. I'll grab them all if you don't want them. But yeah, by grabbing
Yeah, I know,
by
Rustic.
grabbing more of these. Is Rustic off? Is she? Did you say?
She's talking to me.
Oh, right, got you. Sorry, I thought you said she was going. But yeah, it's one of the things that I think with this game, and it's another, like, you know, developers, ye be warned, is this is a superb game. There's probably enough content in this game to fill several games, and I think part of the problem why it never took off is just a buggy launch, which in my eyes means potentially a rushed launch. Now, I know devs are put under pressure by publishers to launch games early, but the thing is, you do that and you end up with a dead game. Can you think of any recent examples, Trent?
Oh, some early access titles that
Some,
just want to take your
yeah,
$10 and
some early access titles that were kickstarted and yeah, just seemed like a fucking go out. Absolute show out.
Just the Kickstarter plus then I don't know. We're gonna roll it into early access.
Yeah, it's just ooh, single enemy types.
Single enemy type.
Cool. Well, that'll make things nice and simple. Oh, it's the money ones as well. Good. Oh, it's no manner intensive. But yeah, in comparison to, like, I assume you're a big fan of Sairento, Dread? Or Sairento?
That game, but I had not played
Had
it.
you not? On PC VR, you should. If you've got PC VR and you're happy with playing that and doing that, you will not only be able to pick that game up cheap, but it is basically this, but in a futuristic setting. And there's more to it as well. The levels feel a little less arena-y in some regards. And it's a very good-looking game. I played it on PSVR. And it looks great on there. Bit clunky. Okay, that's enough style. Time to end it. Twice now. Got how many left? Fucking hell, loads. Right. Hi, Chris. How you doing up here, mate? Are you good?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm having an issue where it keeps bringing ice out when I'm trying to bring the bloody gun. I just think it's like struggling a little.
Is it when you're doing? Is it when you're upside down?
No.
Just normally.
Repeatedly, it's giving me magic instead of me pistol.
Quest 2 or Quest 3? It might be something as simple as tracking, but then there's also an element of multiplayer lag as well. Bloody ice enemies. So we're going to need something a little bit more powerful for these boys, I think, because they're shielded. Yeah, can you hear that, can you? Constant, we kill in hell to the sound of the bongos. I'll try and stay away from it. Can you hear them? Or is it just me?
Oh, I can hear
Yeah. It only seems to be with those money enemies, and I think they make that noise when they do one of their attacks, and then it just stays on.
My God, that's annoying.
There's a lot of drums. Let's get out of here. Like little things like that, sound glitches and little bugs, you know, these are to be expected in games, especially when the game meets contact with the enemy, i.e. us, and in a multiplayer setting. But as I said, I think, well, as me and Dread was saying, I think a lot of the stuff, a lot of the problems that this game had initially was that it was just rushed out and, yeah, and never recovered.
Well, and you also, like, you had to have a PC when it first came out.
Oh, what, was it PC VR only?
It was PC VR first with the bugginess, and then when it gets a Quest 2 launch, Quest 2's real popular, and then people, I don't know if they had their VR legs yet for this game.
No, I think that's part of the problem. Yeah, I definitely think
You
that's
play
always...
it once, yeah.
But for me, I remember looking at this game and I was like, oh my fucking god, I can go upside down again in VR. You know, I've had that on Sairento, but yeah, this is the spiritual successor to that. And if you think, like, I don't know, I always found Sairento kind of like had that kind of futuristic-y Syndicate vibe to it, and I really like that. So you know, I remember that bit. No, it's a fantastic game, and I wish the devs every success with it, but yeah, it just, don't know why, it just never, I don't know, I assume it just never happened. So this is one of those games that for me puts a lot of games that are on the MetaQuest marketplace to shame in everything that you can do within it, you know, so much. You all right there, Dread? It is. I mean, is it appropriate now that she's like this? Is it appropriate for us to touch her, or I'd imagine not.
Is that enough? This stance.
Come
Oh,
Come hither. Come hither.
that looks painful.
It looks
man.
very
You're gonna feel
painful.
that tomorrow.
I wonder if he's lagged out.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a PCVR problem. Bon, can you have a look and see what Ted's doing on his stream for me? Because it doesn't look like he's playing a game. Yeah. I think he might have like slow crashed or something. Do I actually have the ability to kick him out? Because if I don't, I'm going to have to wait for him to lag out. I don't think I do, you know. And we can't leave until all 3 players are... there you go. There, he's gone. He's gone. Well,
Oh.
cheers, Trent. Ah, got you. Yeah, that'll usually crash you out of the lobby. Well, in that case then, Chris, we'll complete this chapter. Because it's like almost 11 o'clock now, and it won't take us very long. We'll complete this chapter, and then we'll call it. We'll basically get the next boss done, and then that should give you a decent amount of experience. And I can even do a little bit with you at the end and tell you how to spend it and what to put it into and shit. So, give you a decent start. But yeah, I do think as well, when this game came out, it had so much and so many elements. Oh, there was, yeah, no, there was that. Yeah, there was that. I don't know. The other thing as well, though, is this game looks a lot better today than it did when it first came out. It was a lot blurrier and muddier than this. Yeah, no worries, dude. It's one of the things, unfortunately, is the multiplayer lobbies are not robust enough to allow for you to jump back in. I don't think I can invite you or anything unless that's changed recently, which I doubt. So yeah, as you can see, enemy variety-wise, we're not going to be able to get any now because of that roulette wheel challenge that we did, and we got single enemy type. Now, single enemy type is actually quite a good one, providing you have a decent setup of guns, magic, and melee to deal with the different threats, because different weapons and different weapon systems counter different kinds of enemies. Yeah, no, it's great. Thank you, Dread, for jumping in. Dread, one of the other ones I was going to ask you about as well. When you'll, well, let me know what you're doing when the wipe for contractors exfil goes, because, yeah, not only do I need to start playing that with people on the channel, but I need to start playing that with people like you as well, so... I assume you do exfil. I think we had that conversation. I think Rustic does it more than you though, doesn't she? So, but yeah. I've had a massive break from exfil, and I am, as soon as that new wipe comes, that's me.
I've gone into slow-mo now.
Oh, well, if you've got space for one more, or one of them is, yeah, I've seen, well, thing is, the beer run modes are no good to me, because I've already fully upgraded my base, so it doesn't, I had to do it the fucking hard way. But it was such a good experience, that game. Just the game in general, the looting, just everything. Everything about it is just top. It's everything that I wanted from Ghosts of Tabor. It really is. And everything that I didn't know I wanted from Ghosts of Tabor. No. They're definitely extreme in some way, shape or form. Easy. But part of the problem that we have here is the single enemy type that is selected doesn't really matter what it is, but because it's ice, everything takes a shitloads. Yeah, it's definitely something that I've noticed, and you know, games that... It's a shame, because Hellsweeper's known for it, if you ask me as well. I think there's problems, and they get them sorted, now anyway, reasonably quickly. Come on, just smash. Come on, mana. There we go. Free cash. Again, anyone wondering what I'm doing? Paid violence. When the smushing means the cash. Is there any chests about? Nope. Oh, yep. No J keys. No. No, agreed. It's a very good game. It's always been a good game, but I think with a couple of the recent updates and bringing it up to 3-player cooperative, yeah, we take pack lunch because I want to get that explosive trait. With them taking it up to 3-player cooperative, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1.3 million style. You only need, like, I think they upped it now. I think it's like in the 80,000 region. So... And again, I like that because that's achievable reasonably quickly, so you can feel like you've done well enough in a level to get all of the rewards in, well, it depends on how much you play and what setup you have. But this is why a lot of the magic that I goes for is autonomous, does a lot of hits and does low damage, because then you get silly amounts of style. And style means cash and souls means level ups. That means upgrades. And that means more power. More power, more variety. But yeah, as I was saying, as I was alluding to earlier, so yeah, kill... just leave one... leave the totem on the platform alone for now. Get these two... Get these sorted out as well before any of them... I mean, if they're going to turn, they'll have turned already. Upside down Emperor Lightning! See, Emperor Palpatine's got the flippies, but did he ever do his Force Lightning with this many forks upside down? No. No, he did not. Anyone wondering how you do that? That's my... Ooh, almost down the hole. That's my own little personal hack. Is cast your lightning, smush and fire. When you touch the floor, press up on the directional pad and then you can move. And then you can jump and upside down as well. Uh-oh. We run out of mana. Smush. Fuck. But it can cause little glitches with the game. Handstand. Whoosh. Ooh. Try not to die then. Thank you, Vaughn. That should be enough. When we finish this one as well, Chris, let me know what your style score is. Or rather, let me know what you're getting rewards-wise is easiest to tell me in a minute. Just so I know where you're at with it. The other thing that I'll mention as well is that although I'm using very much the same magics, the same guns and the same bits and pieces, but plus various combos as well, I can switch all of this on the fly. I just don't. I know what I like and I stick to what I like, and it's blood magic and it's guns and it's lightning and it's fire. And there's so much more in this game. As I said earlier, the amount of content in this game rivals that of 2 or 3 games put together quite easily. That's a lot of fucking silver keys. I'm not wasting my golds on one locks though. We will take that just to make things a little easier. Haven't I already got barrel extensions? Oh no, I've got rotating barrels. Okay. Yep, we'll have that because it's lowest XP, and we'll have 5-finger discount. Save me on summonings. But yeah, come over to the stone hand, and what I need to find from you is your rewards. The top one, you basically the rewards. You need 3,000 basically to make sure that you get maximum.
Just went off screen when the blood.
Never mind then. Keep an eye on it, but basically the gold currency thing, I think it's down. Are you be different on your screen?
Oh, 20,000.
No, but the gold currency thing, when it comes up on your screen, it'll be the top one of the 3 numbers as your rewards. Look at that, and you want to be in the 3,000 region to make sure. Hello, Rustic. Yeah, he did say. So I'm gonna carry on here with young Chris and get him some level ups. But yeah, and I'll be on your case as well very soon, as I was saying to Dread. I'll be on your case very soon for Exfil. I plan on playing and streaming that a hell of a lot when the wipe hits, but I've had my fill of it, and then as soon as I knew that wipe was coming soon, I've just completely stopped playing it for a little while. And I'm keen to get back on, but again, I'm waiting for wipe because I love that starting new, starting fresh, and finding your way thing. Yeah, you and me both, mate. Oh shit! It's the shit. Good. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few. I just haven't got round to. But I kind of finished everything that I wanted to do. Oh, we need one more. White one? Yeah, I got it. Oh, this is the Yeah, so I got them all. I got them all. Yeah, by the time I was ready to start playing with people, I'd done everything, which was unfortunate. Or rather, the game, it hadn't lost its interest or its appeal, but for me, when things like, see, that's the thing is, I have the itch, but then I'm also countering the itch with, well, there's no point starting it, and because wipe's so close now, like, you know, I'm never one to, like, hoard. No, will do. I will, in that case then, Rustic, if you could send me an invite to your Discord, and then I'll bring my lot along that are likely to want to be involved as well, and we'll do something. I'll just take lightning. Another spark. Good. Yeah, no, I've seen you guys. But yeah, it's unfortunate really, because the time that I was getting ready to start playing with viewers was also the time where it's like, oh man, well they've announced that Wipe's going to be happening soon, and I just felt there wasn't any point putting any more work in. Because I've never been one of those to like hoard kit and then want to lose it all at the end. That doesn't have appeal to me. I either want to use and lose the kit. That's how you have those highs and lows. Right, we'll do this, boss, and then we'll call it. Yeah, I've been told, I think, cheers K2, I think they said before the end of the month. I think. Triple stream. Don't do what I'm doing here for this guy, but we should, well, I should be able to kill him pretty quickly, so it doesn't matter about me just sending off things that are going to be constantly hitting him. I mean, he's throwing rocks, so it doesn't actually matter. Now he's in his second form. This is where it can get dangerous, but my blood host should kill him pretty quick. The only one that's in any real danger here is Chris. But yeah, anything that hits him all the time, what that'll do is make it so he teleports after you all the time and just completely smushes you. So what you want to do with him is when he's in his second form, wait for him to tire. You'll see his life bar turn yellow. Until that point, don't try and hit him. You can't. There is a window for you shooting him when he's in his second form, when he's chucking rocks at you, but it's so small a window, and if you missed it, it would smash you to pieces. Yeah, it was fun on release, but yeah, it's, as I was saying to Dread, it definitely had its problems, and I think it's affected the longevity of this game, which is a crying shame, really. I'd love this game to be, like, you know, I think it's good enough to be all sorts of popular, but yeah, maybe us three could stream it at some point in the future, maybe. It's really good. They've done a really good job on it. Right, so this time, Chris, what we're going to do is we're going to end the run. Yeah. I don't even think it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. What did you do?
Let's go to the hole.
Yeah, no, that's it. Oh. So we're going to end the run there, and then that should give you all of your experience. And then I think you should be able to, yeah, you should be able to spend it all in here. Now, what I would do is go onto your loadout, and then so. Obviously, I see my loadout in front of me. What are you mainly using? Pistols and any particular magic?
Mostly the ice. I've got the dogs on the bottom.
Okay. Ice is arguably the weakest of the magics, but it is good in the starting phases because, as I said, when you're powered up and sliding about the place, you're shielded. You're not doing a massive amount of damage, but you are shielded. And yeah, that can be a problem because as you increase the difficulty levels, you need to be outputting more damage than absorbing it. Yeah, nice one, Rustic. Thank you. What's that, sorry?
I've got Vault Magic.
Vault Magic is very good for leveling up because when you do that ability and then do this, that does loads and loads and loads and loads of hits, but they all do little bits of damage. It can get you killed. But yeah, I would level up your Vault Magic and I would level up your pistols. And then use your Vault Magic for getting your style up, and use your pistols for your wet work, basically. What do I need to do? Have I even got Blood Magic to top? I assume I have, yeah. I don't know what I haven't got to top. Vault Magic. Cool, look at that. Vault Magic. There we go. Now it's leveled up max. And you might be wondering why I haven't got maxed everything. I can move without the staff on. It's possibly hacking, but you know, because that's the thing, is Vault Magic is very good, but The problem is its smush ability. Oh, I need to get fire magic up as well. Its smush ability, you have to stand stock still whilst you're firing it, which gets you killed. I know this because I've had this lots of times. They're on our 12, which is max. Bloody hell, I haven't even got my bullets top level yet. Some of the...
Gilded boots, I've got it.
What's that, mate?
Did you say gilded boots?
Gilded boots, yeah. So if you're able to put a... Right, so if you go to loadout and go to go to your main menu and go to player stats, and then there'll be a picture up here, and that's your class. Should be on all-rounder, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Now, the higher level you have that, the more you can do with it. So when you get any level, any class, they're called epithets, but when you get any class to level 5, you are then able to have one additional blessing will be locked in. Oh, actually, no. Oh, so you can lock in an additional blessing. So, in that case, down here, you should be able to put something here.
Yeah, I've put it on gilded
Perfect.
boots at the minute.
And then what that means is the more money you have, the more shield you have, which is a yellow bar on the outside of your red bar. When you get... So your rough time is your first couple of levels. If you stay on top of your style, you'll get decent amount of money. The money then shields you. If you avoid spending too much in the shop, you want at like normal up to extreme level, you want in the like 20,000, and you basically can't be killed. In the harder mode, you need more gold than that, but enemies take more hits, so you can get more style, you can get more gold, so yeah. But yeah, Gilded Boots is the first and only blessing you should ever use in this game. It's that fucking broken. The other one that's good... There's... He did do great. There you go, Buff, you did great. All the upside down and the great. So, but you should have loads and loads of soul now. Hello, Noah. How we doing? You should have loads and loads of souls now, and loads of things that you need to upgrade everything. When you get another blessing as well, the other one that I would have said, you've got an option. You can either go for arrogance, so the ones that are on the blue scroll, you can either go for arrogance to increase your maximum mana but slow your regeneration. It depends on how you use your mana. The other one, Genius Exploit, is the one that I use. Reduces the mana cost of movement and slow time, which is always good. And then Magic Overflow. This one's good before you have Gilded Boots. When you have Gilded Boots, you don't need mana Overflow. So yeah. Cool, right. That'll do us. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'll try and make a point of getting on this when life gets back to normal. Me, Kim, and Von were playing it reasonably regular, and then things. So, but yeah, cool, nice one. Cheers, Murph. See you later, mate. Cool. Right, let's get out of here. Oops. Return to hall. That's the button that we were looking for. So yeah, that kind of rounds up what we were doing. And then again, for those of you wanting to play the multiplayer side of things, enable crossplay, select your region, connect, that takes you up here, host and host private. And then the important part is the friends list and sending the friends codes to each other, accepting them, and then when you have a friend accepted, you can then in the lobby invite them. You will only see... Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, no. So you will only see the name of your friends here. This is potentially a problem for why this game was a pain in the ass, because you have to, every time, or why it never really took off, is that to add a friend, it's a 16-digit fucking code. And, man, it's a pain in the ass at the best of times. Why they couldn't have just implemented it the same way as everything else. But, again, there must be a reason why they didn't do that. The problem is, though, as with all of these things, if you don't get it right first time, unfortunately, it's probably too late. It's a crying shame, but it's the truth. So, there you go. But hey, I love this game. Some of you have this game, and some of you also love this game, and that is always... should be enough. And on that bombshell, we shall indeed end it there. This has been the fantastic Hellsweeper, easily one of my favourite games, running natively on the Quest 3. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.